Today I'm going to show you the easiest way I've found to wrap stones with wire. Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here. Welcome to my channel for all kinds of wire art and wire jewelry making tutorials. I will be using 22 gauge Beadalon German style wire, 20 gauge artistic wire, and a variety of stones or Seaglass. My tools are the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose and round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, the nylon jaw pliers, and the bail making pliers. I will start with about 15 inches of 22 gauge German style wire and do a little bend at the top, and that is going to hold the stone or crystal in place, and then we are going to hold it firmly with our thumb and finger and bring the wire up and around a complete turn. You could turn it a couple of times if you prefer, and that's our basic starting point for all of these wraps. You have to hold it very firmly so the stone doesn't slip out, and we will wind it down 2 or 3 times towards the bottom and then back up, and that's going to hold the stone in place. This one will clip the end and then bend the wire at an angle, and with the bail making pliers we are going to make a loop at the top, wind the wire around, and then we are going to do these little jogs in the wire to make sure that the wires are snug. Now when you do this, you have to be very careful that the stone doesn't pop out. So we are holding the stone with the wires very firmly in our hand and going intuitively to see which way we want to bend the wires. So we hold them with the tips of the pliers and do a little bend. You can adjust them with your fingers as well if you like, and just make sure it's firmly in place. Now we clip the end of the wire. We're going to make a fancy little spiral just to finish it off. There are a lot of options for these designs. You can even add beads if you like. Now get the nylon jaw pliers and hold the wire and bring that spiral in towards the top. You can use your fingers as well to push it in place. Do any little adjustments that you need. Here's our first pendant made with the blue Sodalite stone. And the kits are available in my Etsy DIY shop. They include one finished pendant and enough beads to make 2 pairs of earrings and findings to make the earrings and a necklace. I will link the kits in the description below the video. For the second one, I'm using about 12 inches of the 22 gauge German style wire. We're going to do a bend and then another bend down. This is our starting point. We will hold in the tiger eye stone and carefully bring the wire around. If you're having trouble, do the bend first with the round pliers so it's easier to bend around. And then we're going to take the end and wind it around the vertical wire at the top. Bring it around, and then coming around the stone, we're going to work our way down, holding it very firmly in our thumb and finger so it won't slide out. The polished stones are tricky because they're very smooth. I brought the wire around 3 times, and then when I got to the bottom, I decided this time to put the wire through the bottom to make it even more secure. There's lots of options for these wrapped crystals and stones. Just give it a little tug so it's firmly in place, and now I just cut off the extra. And we're going to do the bail at the top with the bail making pliers. Make a little loop, and you can go ahead and make a double loop if you want. You can do a triple loop, whatever you like. Make sure it's centered and bring the wire around a couple of times. We're going to clip off the end so it's flush. Take your round nose pliers and bring it in to make a little spiral. Go in with your nylon jaw pliers so you won't scratch the wire. Hold the spiral and rotate it in towards the top. Make the little adjustments And now we could go in with our bail making pliers or round nose pliers and do our little jogs in the wire to make sure there's no slack. So we hold it and just give it a little flick of the wrist, a little bit of a jog, and that will tighten up the wire. Don't do it too much because you don't want to distort the wires and you don't want the stone to pop out. So we will go very, very carefully with these little jogs and see what our pendant needs. Now we can adjust it. And there's the tiger eye pendant and the kit that I put together. Each kit is one of a kind. Now I'm taking 15 inches of the 20 gauge artistic wire, starting the same way. This wire is a little thicker and a little softer than the German wire. Hold the rose quartz in place, bring the wire around to the top and twist it around the vertical wire a couple of times. And now we're going to work our way down to the bottom, holding the stone firmly in place, making sure it doesn't pop out. And we'll bring the wire down. Keep moving your hands down as you go to hold it together. And now I put the end through the bottom again. I like this idea. And carefully tighten it up. Very carefully. Adjust it. Give it a little tug so it's firm. And clip the end flush. We're going to do our little spiral now at the bottom. So taking your round nose pliers, bringing the end around. Go in with the nylon jaw pliers and rotate it in. Bring it right up to the bottom and give it a little press. Then we'll finish the top. So we have to bend the wire out at an angle, get the bail making pliers. I'm going to use the second size and we're going to go around, making sure it's centered. And again, adjust it and bring the wire around. And then we'll clip the end flush and pinch in that little pokey end. And now we can just separate the wires. I'm using my round nose pliers to just spread them a bit. Do little just adjustments with the chain nose pliers so they're spread out a little bit. Just makes a different kind of look. And we'll go ahead and do our little jogs in the wire to make sure there's no slack. Flip it over, do the front and the back. Just little tiny jogs. And there's your rose quartz pendant and the kit. Now I'm going with 15 to 18 inches of the 20 gauge artistic wire. I'm using Seaglass. This is a slightly larger piece of Seaglass. And we're doing the same method. The Seaglass is actually easier because it's got little jogs in the glass itself, so that will hold the wire in place a little easier. It won't slip out as it did with the polished stones. Now we'll go around about 3 times down to the bottom and then back up the back. Wind it around the top. A few times. And give it a little clip. Now we're going to make our centered loop at the top. You could do a single or a double loop. Bring it around and then twist it around underneath the loop. Clip the end so it's flush. Leave about 1.5 to 2 inches so you could do a spiral. Bring it around with the round nose pliers. And go in with the nylon jaw pliers and rotate it up towards the top. Push it in with your fingers. You can adjust the top, squeeze it in, and now I'm just using my round nose pliers to do some little jogs in the wire. I love this technique because it not only holds the stone in place, but it makes it look more interesting with the little kinks in the wire. Go around wherever you see there's some slack, hold the wire and flick of the wrist. We'll do a little bit of a bend. You can go to the bottom and see what you need there. Kind of bend and push, and there's your finished Seaglass pendant and the kit that goes with it. Here's another kit with the raw amethyst stone, and I'll link up the tutorial on how to make the matching earrings and necklace in the description below the video. And I'll link up the surprise pack section of my Etsy DIY shop in the description below the video. Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making tutorials. You can also get templates, tutorials, and ebooks in my Etsy DIY shop. Be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. Stay tuned for live streams every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my Wire Lady TV channel. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.